Adrian Peterson, I think he might have a magic wand because this guy has found the fountain of youth. If you look at his numbers, he has averaged the third most carries among running backs. This is a guy who's in his early 30s, and I like the matchup against Atlanta. They've given up the fourth most fantasy points to running backs on the road this season. I'm also starting Nick Chubb. Told you to sit him last week, had a bad game. This week, get him in your lineup against Kansas City. They've allowed an average of 5.3 yards per rush. They've also given up the most fantasy points to running backs this season.
All right, Fabs, how about a sleeper?
It's Halloween, right? So we got to get the Crow in the game. And he's a sleeper.
Well done.
Why? Because, well, he's kind of done nothing over the last several weeks. But he's got a good matchup against the Dolphins, who have allowed a top 12 running back 7 times in 8 games this year. So if you need a flex starter, go with the Crow.
Give me a Crow. Give it to me, Fabs. That's too good.
I don't know what the heck
All
word
right,
that
let's
was.
go with some sits.
I just went with it. Alex Collins, who has actually been getting into the end zone lately, but the matchup here is bad. I just don't see him putting up a good stat line against the Steelers, who have not allowed a top 10 running back all season long. And oh, by the way, now they have Ty Montgomery in a 3-headed backfield monster. I'm also benching Derrick Henry. I get it. In the week before the bye, he had a nice game, scored a touchdown, 14 fantasy points. But the Cowboys are allowing 3.4 yards per rush. They've only given up 1 rushing touchdown to a running back at home this season. And if Henry doesn't get into the end zone money, he's probably not going to help your fantasy team.